morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing in the cafe? Are you ready for some hot and steamy conversation this morning? What you drinking on? What you sipping on? Caramel macchiato. That's my favorite beverage right there. That's how I get my day started. Hot and steamy.
My mother and I had a fantastic relationship.
This is Steven, and I just wanted to share.
You should always be in a place where you're celebrated. Life is too short to stay somewhere and tolerate it.
If you cannot help a person, don't hurt them, especially with women. Always just whole essence is to bring out the best in other people.
Something that touches other people, and that's what your show does. It doesn't. It's not just conversation as you started. It actually has a purpose.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk with Soy, your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday at 10 a.m. It's your girl Soy bringing you stimulating conversation to the Brew Nation. It's always a joyous occasion here in the cafe. Think on it, drink on it. Let's talk now. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone has enjoyed their holiday. Whether you were alone or with family, hope you found a way to be thankful and to give thanks. And you stayed safe and you enjoyed your holiday season. So there's more to come. So I know most people do turkey and dressing and there are a lot of vegan options out here now. So shout out to you vegetarians and I don't know what you call the vegan community, but I'm gonna call you the vegan community. Shout out to y'all for eating well too, because y'all had some tasty things on the menu as well. I mean, it's like everything is vegan, right? So if we know you're vegan, I don't understand why you need to say that you're eating vegan mac and cheese. Why you need to say you're eating vegan mac and cheese? Just say you eat mac and cheese, and what you put in it is what you put in it. So I'm okay with y'all veganers, but I just don't understand why you always need to say that. You eating a plate of food, whatever that is, whatever you put in it. Yeah. So but shout out to y'all for eating well too. I've had some vegan dishes and I enjoyed them, even though I don't always say I'm eating vegan mac and cheese. I'm just eating macaroni and cheese, right? Just like you eating it. So I just had to get that off my chest. As y'all see, I'm venting early this morning, trying to stay happy, trying to stay safe, and always being thankful. So for y'all who are just tuning in with me, thank you. Share this feed. We got some good information coming up for y'all today, and a phenomenal woman is in the cafe with me this morning, and I'm happy to have her here. But before I introduce her, I got a couple announcements that I want to make. Always, y'all, let me know where you are listening from and what you're sipping on. So do that. Put that in the feed, whether you are watching through Facebook, the Facebook Live channel, either on the show page, Coffee Talk with Soy, or my page, Soy Camara. Some of you are also tuning in through Twitch, which sets this platform. Thank you for that. We're also streaming on YouTube. We're also streaming on Anchor. Let's see, my producer has us all over the place. We're also streaming on Periscope and some other ones too. But you should be able to comment in the comment section, and we should be able to see you from here and communicate regardless of what platform you are listening on. So know that I see you. And I appreciate you. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, y'all. So you know that I do my shout outs, right? So I do a shout out to people or an organization that I feel that has done something that I feel should be highlighted. And I've been doing that for the past few weeks. And I have a shout out this morning. Yes, I do. I want to give my shout out this morning to Yvette Register. Yvette Register, she is the recipient of the Espresso shout out this morning. Yvette Register is the owner of the Jewelry Dynasty, right? So y'all do hashtag Team Dynasty if you're hearing this. Hashtag Team Dynasty. Post that if you're listening. And if you want to see what she's doing, do a search. Hashtag Team Dynasty so you can see what's going on with her. She is a jewelry consultant. Amazing products. I've bought some products from her, and I'm gonna tell you what was so impressive with it. It was her service. And this is something that I think we need to remember as entrepreneurs out here when we're selling our business, selling our service. It's important that we give and show people the best side of us, right? Show your professional side because it enhances your product. So when I bought some jewelry from her, by watching her online. I bought some jewelry from her by watching her online. And I got my bag. My package came in the mail. It was packaged so nice and neat and crisp and fresh. I opened it up. I was so excited, excited about my jewelry. And I think we as entrepreneurs, people who are servicing others, need to be reminded that we are servicing others. And I so appreciate the service I receive from her. So Yvette Register, hashtag y'all, Team Dynasty. She has a jewelry consulting business. She markets and advertises it online. And I was so excited to support her and to receive my gifts. The Jewelry Dynasty is the name of the business. Hashtag Team Dynasty is where you can find her on social media. And she does these online presentations where you can shop online Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. on Saturdays at 11:15 and on Sundays at 3 p.m. All right, y'all. So y'all check out Yvette Register, the Jewelry Dynasty. Ready, set, slay. Go Yvette. Shout out to her. The Espresso shout out. All right, I have one more announcement. My I am affirmations, y'all. My I am affirmations. My I am affirmation is coming from a place of, a deep place, a soulful place. This week, one of my good friends lost her mom. She passed away. And my I am confirmations is a way for me to, I don't know what you do in the morning, but this is something I do. I wake up and I tell myself something. I remind myself of something to improve who I am, where I'm going, what I'm thinking, what I'm striving to be. So every day that I am confirmation comes from a place of promoting and pushing that. And you know that the challenge with that is that sometimes I have to speak things into existence because I'm sometimes not there yet. So I have to tell myself that until I get there. And so I don't know what you do or what you tell yourself, but sometimes we got to encourage our own self. And right about now, where we are limiting our surroundings and reducing the amount of people that are in our social circle, we are having to encourage ourselves, right? And so to support my friend and those who are maybe also grieving, my I am confirmation comes from a place of that lost loved one, letting us know that they are still with us. So that I am confirmation today is titled, I am here. I am here. And let me read that for you. As I sit here in heaven and watch you every day, I try to let you know with signs I never went away. I hear you when you're laughing and watch you as you sleep. I even place my arms around you to calm you as you weep. I see you wish the days away, begging to have me home. So I try to send signs so you know you're not alone. Don't feel guilty that you have life that was denied to me. Heaven is truly beautiful, just you wait and see. So live your life, laugh again, enjoy yourself, be free. Then I know with every breath you take, you're taking one for me. You're taking one for me. So sometimes we feel that we've lost a loved one, and we truly have lost a sense of their presence, but they can always remain with us. They're always there. So to my friend Stephanie Pinkett Williams, who's lost her mom, Miss Rosa, an amazing woman, this I Am confirmation is dedicated to you and your mother. May she rest in peace. My deepest condolences to you and your family, and I love you dearly, dearly. That is my I Am confirmation. Pray for her. Pray for her, y'all. Y'all pray for her family. Pray for her family. Oh, pray for her family. I think we need to go to a commercial break. Hey, producer, let's do that call for ads right about now. Can we pull that off? Have you heard? Sponsorships are requested. Coffee Talk with Soy is looking for dynamic entrepreneurs like yourself. If you're motivated, energetic with a message or product, consider advertising with us. It's a win-win. For more information on those advertising and sponsorship packages, visit the website Coffee Talk with Soy or call me at 515-I-GOT-SOY. And again, that's 515-I-GOT-SOY. All right, y'all. We're back. Welcome back to the show. As we push on through this year, y'all, it's been a challenging year, a crazy year, right? 2020 has been crazy. Some of us are ready for it to be over, and some of us started this year off. I know I did. During that January time where we put these plans out that we're going to get these things done in our lives, we're going to improve some things like our credit score, we're going to be better at that. We're going to be better at saving, be better at, making money, increasing our income, getting more assets, generating wealth, all those things. Well, I had the opportunity to meet and to extend an invitation to an amazing woman who has this awesome platform on social media. She's on Facebook several times a week posting. She goes live. She is known for what she does in the community with helping people. She is known for building credit. She's known for improving people's, helping you improve your platform, whether professionally, individually, and with business credit. So I had the opportunity to drag, she didn't come kicking and screaming, but she did accept the invitation, and she's here with me today. So I want to welcome to the show Shamika Save. She's here to give us some tips on how to improve and build your business credit. Good morning, Shamika. How are you, dear? How you doing?
Good morning. How are you, and how are your listeners?
We hanging.
I am doing great this morning. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yes.
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, good. Awesome. Well, thank you again for allowing me to be here on the show. This is a important and crucial time to focus on credit going forward, because we don't know what's about to come, what's about to happen with this pandemic next year in 2021, but one thing that we can definitely control is our positioning when it comes to credit for personal and for business. So
So my listeners
I got a little bit of feedback.
you got a little
So
bit, you got a little bit of feedback.
apologize.
So listen, so my guests
Yeah.
are hanging out in the cafe, and I hope people have got their pad and pen. I always say bring your best morning beverage, a pad and pen, because you're always gonna walk away with some tools. Hold up, let me get my pad and pen, because I want to build my business credit. You know, I live by example. I ain't gonna put nothing out here that I'm not gonna do myself, y'all. So I got my pad and pen ready too. So class is in session. So
All
Shamika,
right.
before
Well,
before
awesome.
we get into
Yes,
these
ma'am.
tips, I want you to share a little bit about your past with the audience about what you do and why you do it.
Okay. So my past is I've predominantly spent the majority of my time in federal service. So I have had a lot of time to see how the government works as it pertains to contracts and programs with the communities, why the DUNS number is so important. So I was blessed to be able to get the opportunity to work on the other side before I had a clue that I was even going to be doing what I do now. So pretty much what I do now is I try to posture myself as a go-to person. One thing that I love to do is educate people, whether that's on credit, whether that's on business, as far as establishing your business, scaling your business. And I also just, I pretty much assist where I can. Most of it is just to assist individuals to be their best professional selves, whether it's entrepreneurship or just an individual person. So, business credit, personal credit, consulting. I do a lot of everything, pretty much. And just for your listeners, I did put down in the comment box all of my information where you can find me on social media, on my website, and I also list some of the little 4 steps I'm going to talk about with business credit also, so they can take note from what I already put down for them to help them, to be able to get a good start.
All right. She came ready, didn't she? She came ready. I appreciate you, Queen. I appreciate you. All right. So where's our first tip? Where are we going to start with improving our, building our business credit? Where do we start?
Well, the first thing is, number one is why you need it. A lot of people don't know that it even exists. Unfortunately, a lot of African Americans are just now in the past, probably the last 5 years, have just now started to see why business credit is so awesome. And if you're not aware of what business credit is, all it is the ability to establish a complete new credit profile, but under your business information and not you, the individual. So it's completely separate from personal, and it gives you the opportunity to have double the credit that you would normally have. So most people need to understand why they need it. And the main reason why you need it is because we don't want to continue to commingle our funds and use our personal funds to pay for our business when it was not designed that way. It was designed business money for business ventures, personal money for your personal ventures. But we, a lot of times, weren't taught that. So that's the main reason why you need it, to fund your business and your dreams.
So let me ask you this, Shamika. So I know, like with me trying to build my business credit, I've applied for certain things, and they would ask for my personal information. So I think like maybe some people think that one replaces the other. Is that the case, or are we just misinformed?
One eventually will replace the other. I think what people fail to realize is people have a difficult time putting themselves in the banker's shoes. And a lot of time when I do, or when I teach people, I want them to understand that you have to look outside of yourself and put yourself in the banker or the person that's lending you the money. Put yourself in their predicament. If you came to me the bank and you wanted $5,000. That's not really a lot when you're talking about loans, but if you wanted $5,000, I need to see your record of payment history. And if you have no business credit, the only way I will be able to see your record of payment history is to pull your personal credit. So it is not uncommon. And I tell people, don't get offended, don't get taken aback. It is a protective measure for the bank to make sure that this is a good investment for them. So they are going to pull your personal credit. There are some, and when I say some, I say that lightly, there are some places that don't require a personal guarantee or to look at your personal credit profile, but you will be hard pressed to find that.
Okay.
It doesn't happen too often.
Okay. All right.
So if you guys get approached with that, don't feel as if anything's wrong. That's just a part of the process.
All right. So we understand.
Okay.
I got it.
So, yes. All right. So this is probably the most important question that I get asked about a lot of people, and a lot of people say, well, what do I need? And if you guys have a pen and piece of paper, it is already written down, but I will say it for you again. You absolutely need to have a real business. I have a lot of people that come to me and they go, well, I'm a sole proprietor. And I tell them a sole proprietor will not build business credit. Let me say that again. A sole proprietor will not build business credit. A sole proprietor is just a fancy way of saying it's you with just a business name on top of it. But it is not separate from, it's not the same as creating a separate entity. The only way you can create a separate entity is you're going to have to create an EIN number and you're going to have to incorporate that business, whether you make it an LLC or a corporation. But that is the only way to separate you from a real business. So you can't be a sole proprietor. I do get a lot of people that want to argue about that, but you can't. You will need an EIN, as I stated earlier. And the EIN is just for tax reporting purposes to the IRS. You will need a DUNS number, which is your business's form of a social security number. And if anyone is interested, I will put the link down here below in the post where you can get it for free. Please do not pay $299 for it. You can get it free. You will need a business phone number. There are some places that will call right then. I went to Sam's Club one time and they called my business line right while I was making my application. You need a business address. Now, this is another one that a lot of people like to go back and forth with me on. But when I say business address, I'm not talking about your mama's address, not your cousin's, and not where you live. A business address, I need to be able to search that address on Google Earth and to know or to be able to see that it is directly tied with a commercial address, a commercial location. So whether that means you get a UPS box and you pay for that box, or you go to a storage location. A lot of storage locations are now offering addresses that you can use, or you could use companies like iPostal. Those companies let you rent addresses from them. You cannot use a personal address. That will get you denied for business credit. Remember, we're trying to establish that you are separate from your business. So a business address is probably the most, if not one of the most vital pieces that people forget. A business email is helpful. You do not necessarily have to have one starting out, but if you want to keep this this, I don't even want to say a facade, but if you want to keep the idea that you are a real established business, a business email is always helpful. You can go to GoDaddy and get you one for I think it's $5 a month. Okay. It's worth it. It is worth it. Definitely when you are having to, email somebody in the credit department, it just looks funny for them to have to email a Gmail or a Yahoo back and you say that you're a business owner. So invest in that. A business phone, if I did mention a business phone, Freedom Voice. I'll put that link down below too. But Freedom Voice has a $10 a month plan. You can get an 800 number. And the great part about that is you can have that 800 number forwarded right to your cell phone. So you will never miss a call. If they're calling you while you're in the store filling out a credit card application, you can answer it.
All right.
Just make sure you don't say hello. And a business bank account is not necessarily something you have to have right away, but I definitely would highly suggest individuals get a business bank account, because a lot of us are trying to get business credit because we want cash, not credit. Some of us want loans for, especially if you have some listeners that are into real estate investing. If they want to get money from hard money lenders, having a business bank account with some movement in it. And when I say movement, that means debits and credits. This doesn't mean pay your house bills through it, but this does mean they need to see some movement. So even if you have a subscription, or if you're buying your business products, they want to be able to see movement in the account. You won't turn these business bank statements over to a creditor, but you will turn them into lenders if you're trying to get cash. They like to see 3 months of money in the account, what's going in and out, how much money has sat in the account. They love to look at all of that. A lot of that determines how much they will loan you based off of what's in your bank account. And the last thing is the website. Here's a trick that I use for people who don't necessarily want to invest in something super expensive. Facebook gives you the opportunity to use your business page as your website. All you need to do is go to GoDaddy.com, and you can buy your domain name. So whatever your www dot is going to be, you can have that and pay, I think it's like $40 for the year. And then all you do is you can have that web domain. When they type that name in, you can have it point to your Facebook page. So that means as soon as somebody tries to go to your website, it takes them directly to your Facebook website page. And you don't even have to worry about creating a Shopify store. You don't have to worry about doing any of that, because Facebook is now wanting to be your all-in-one store platform. So you can do everything from Facebook, check out, place orders, do a store, all of that. And you can have your domain pointing to Facebook. So all of what I told you to do to create your business or to support your business credit venture, you've only spent less than $100 for all of those things that I named that cost. Everything else is free.
So let me ask you this. That's good information. Let me ask you this about that, the website for Facebook. That don't look cheesy, kind of cheap. If someone, that's not frowned upon. You think if someone doesn't have a page, a website, and uses Facebook instead?
I think it depends on the level. I think it depends on the level of your business. If you are a financial lender and I want to come to you to get money and your website only takes me to Facebook, I'm going to be looking kind of sideways.
Okay. But
if you are somebody who has a boutique, you sell clothes, or like your friend that you mentioned that sells the jewelry, you can, Facebook does some wonderful things. So things like that where people are selling things and they have a store, you could easily just do it from Facebook and it be cheaper, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. To me, it doesn't look cheesy because Facebook has come a long way than what they used to. So if you're just starting out, or if you're just doing this for business credit purposes, there's nothing wrong with this until you can afford. Now, let me say this: there are companies out there that will build your business credit, and when I say build, I mean report. They will report on your business credit, and they'll build you a website at the same time. So you pay them a monthly fee. They'll build your website. They'll do all of your marketing and SEO. You just pay them a monthly fee, and they report that on your business credit. So you don't have to do Facebook, but I was giving you less than $100 way to start the process.
Okay. Good stuff. What if I like the fact that you mentioned about the emails, and I was thinking, if we are using our emails, we want to be
Yep.
sure that we make sure we change them so that they are professional. You know, you ain't got no,
Exactly.
big daddy home at gmail.com, stuff
Eh,
like that. Yeah.
oh yeah,
So
yeah. And
yeah.
I've seen it all, and I tell people sometimes I'm like, this email here ain't gonna work. Now these people gonna laugh you right up out of the place. It don't take nothing but $5. It's $60 a year for you to pay for the email that that is more professional looking. And the email comes right to your phone or to your Yahoo. You can have everything forwarded. You can have a professional email, but have it show up right at Big Daddy Goes Fishing at Yahoo. Nobody don't have to know, but it can be forwarded to that. And just for your listeners, I have already put the Duns link down.
Oh,
the
cool.
Duns is completely free. All you got to do is just click on that and go and request one. You can get your Duns number the same day if all of your information matches. If it doesn't, you can easily call them and they will correct it for you by phone.
Now, Shamika, if there are some, there are people who are just they're into their craft, they're working, and they may not have the bandwidth to set this up. Are you available to set them up and complete some of these processes that you mentioned earlier? Is that a service that you provide?
Absolutely. I do a lot of YouTube. So if you guys are in the car and y'all like to just listen to stuff, I do a lot of YouTube videos. I talk about how we can get money. And I have so many people have just been blessed that so many people have been reaching out, truck drivers, all kind of people who just don't have the knowledge have been reaching out to me to ask me to set up their business from scratch to make sure all of the information matches. And then I do offer a service of business credit vendors where you don't have to worry about going online, looking and searching for them. I have them already, all the ones that report to all the 3 bureaus that matter. And all you pretty much have to do is just place your orders and pay your items on time, way before time actually, and watch your credit grow. And that's it. And that, matter of fact, that is the last two topics I'm going to talk about. So we talked about why you need it and what you must have to get it. The third thing is how to build it. And pretty much this is how I love to explain it to people. I like to take the triviality out of stuff. And I said, if I told you that all you had to do was go shopping and you could build your credit, I would do it in a heartbeat. What about you?
I'm already ready to sign up.
So people say to me, well, there ain't nothing I can buy with my business credit. And I say, well, you a lie. I buy toilet paper, paper towel, trash bags, dish soap, clothing, laundry detergent. Okay. I buy everything, mops, brooms, especially right now with the pandemic, you can barely find Lysol. I just was able to find a case, but it was only sold commercially, but it cost me $100. But hey, I was able to get Lysol where average individuals aren't able to get that. So a lot of times it even gives you exclusive access. So all you have to do is go buy those items that you normally use in your house, which is everything, and buy it now. What I do, instead of buying it from Walmart, which I do have credit with Walmart, but I'll give you an example. I will order from Quill online instead of buying it from Amazon or Walmart, because I know that I can build my business credit through them. And I also know that if I don't use my business credit, I lose it. Meaning if you have business credit and you don't place orders and you don't use it, your business credit score goes back to 0 in 24 months. So you have to constantly use your business credit so that it can constantly recalculate to keep giving you a new score.
Okay.
So it's not like personal where if you don't use it, your score don't stay this way. No, business credit is different. It's designed for you to spend money, because that's how the circle of life goes. You got to make the money, or you got to use your money to make money. And that's pretty much what business credit is. You are spending your money to build credit for you so that you can in turn get more business credit.
So, Shamika, let me ask you, how are the numbers calculated in the business credit? Like personal credit, we know everyone's trying to get 800 or as close as they can get as possible so they can be looked at with good credit. Now, does business credit use that same scoring process, or is it something different?
No, business credit actually is the most simplest form of credit scoring. And believe it or not, if they were to use business credit scoring the same way they use with our personal, we'd all have 800 and 900 scores, I can tell you. So on the personal side, they use 5 factors that go into what makes a business credit, what goes into making a personal credit score. Mm-hmm. And they use a model called FICO. And on business credit, they don't use a model. They pretty much have their own individual models. But on the personal side, your score goes from 350 to 900 or sometimes 850. Mm-hmm. On the business credit side, it goes from pretty much 0 to 100. So the great part about it is it's a shorter range to reach the maximum capacity. So to reach a perfect credit on the business side is much easier. All you have to do is buy your items, pay them off early. Matter of fact, if you pay them off a week after you order your products, the better chance you have of getting 80 or above in your scoring, which is what you want. So it's 3 bureaus, and the 3 bureaus have different ranges, but the ranges go, I think one goes to 300, another one goes to 500, and then I think Dun & Bradstreet just goes to 100. But either way, it is all dependent upon how quickly you repay your vendors, and it's only, and they do look at your utilization, but not like they do on the personal side. So you really could have a $10,000 credit card and you could have used $8,000 of it, and it won't hurt you the same way it does on the personal side, because the business side was intended for commercial use. It was intended for the constant reusing of the car.
Okay.
So it doesn't hurt. And it also doesn't hurt if you apply for a lot of business cards. You don't get inquiries like you do on the personal side.
Okay. Girl, Shamika is saving somebody today. I don't know about y'all, but Shamika is saving. So you mentioned that there are some accounts that people should consider applying for. They're easy to get. And it's like shopping. What's one example of one you would recommend?
Well, one that I would recommend would probably be Quill, Quill. That's probably one of my favorite ones that I use. I see you have two notes down here in the messages, and Perman Lockman said, make sure you have a business license, number one, and that is true. And no defaulting as why should I list that you are a government contractor? And he's asking about the DUNS. And you should list that you're a government contractor because you don't want to pay for the DUNS number. So if anybody is asking why do you have to list that you're a federal contractor, because if you don't, they're going to charge you $299. And everybody should hope or should strive to be a government contractor. So when you get that DUNS number, I'm hoping that that's everybody's super long-term goal is to hopefully do some business with the government. So, but Quill is where I would tell you to go. Not only can you buy your products from there, I also use Quill to fund my banking. So people don't know this, but I'll give a little bit of a secret is that you can use your gift cards. Some of these stores you buy from also allow you to have gift cards that you can purchase. Mm-hmm. So if you're a person that is about to travel, go on a trip or something, and you're short on cash because your business ain't really making a lot of money right now, you can take that gas card or you can take that Quill card or whatever, and you can order using gift cards, and you can use those gift cards for cash if you need to. So there are some things you can do that can help you when you come up short when it comes to business credit.
Oh my God, girl, this has been awesome.
It's a whole game,
girl.
It's a whole game.
And listen, y'all, this is only the beginning. I'm gonna have her here frequently helping everyone to kind of get
Yes.
their business together. And also, Shamika does taxes, right?
Yes.
Did I let the cat
Yes,
out the
ma'am.
bag? Okay. I want you to
Yeah.
texting me tomorrow. Girl, I ain't doing taxes no more. So she still does taxes. And so she's gonna help us get right, So as we're in the last month of the year, and I would love to have you come back and talk to our entrepreneurs about things that they can do to clean up some. We made a mess this year, some of us. So we might need to get some things right,
Mm-hmm.
shake some things to get some things in perspective so that in 2021 we can claim some things or not claim some things. It's all good. We take care
Oh,
of
yeah.
folks here on the show. We sip and talk
Yep.
and we all come up. That's the beautiful thing
Yep.
about being in a cafe. So any other nuggets? We're a little over, but it's all good. Any other nuggets that we need to share as it relates to this topic before we close out the show, Shamika?
Yeah, I would say to everyone is I hope that 2020 has showed each and every person how important credit is. This is a game. Okay, I call it a game in life. When it comes to credit, it is a game. But your credit, your personal credit, is not a game to you. So I am encouraging everyone that if your credit isn't right, if your credit score isn't where it needs to be and you're struggling, you need to look to someone to get you some type of consultation. So, and I'll say I have done more bankruptcies. I also file bankruptcy for individuals. I have filed so many this year because people are realizing it is time to get out of debt. It's time to get back on our feet, build our credit, and go after what it is that we want. Okay, we done had a black president, and now we're going to have a black female president. What more do we need, folks? It is time to just buckle down, get serious, stop making excuses, and let's fix that credit. Because we can't do anything if your credit ain't right. And I can tell you, you just won't. It just won't happen.
Right.
Unless you're going to use fake ones, but we don't want to do that. So we want to do it the right way.
We want to do it the right way. Yeah, we want to build a solid foundation so we can build on it, you all. So we can live and create wealth
Absolutely.
and pass some things on to our family. So this is where it's happening. So continue to stay connected. Shamika will be back, and not only back on this show, but she has her own show, y'all, on Facebook Live too. So you want to drop that plug real quick?
Yeah, so on Mondays I do the Shamika Save Show, and pretty much all I do is I try to talk about what is pertinent as far as stimulus, unemployment, anything dealing with some federal benefits, because I'm all about making money or getting the money. So I'm all about talking about the benefits. Matter of fact, this Monday we're talking about fraud 101, and I'm going to unveil a lot of the
90 seconds.
2020, so y'all can get ready, because they're going to come again in 2021. So we are going to try to prepare everybody to be wise and aware, so we are not falling and getting stuck for these games that these scammers are playing.
All right.
So tune in Monday at 7 p.m.
Monday, 7 p.m. Facebook Live. All right, y'all. So I hope you have enjoyed this segment. Shamika, thank you so much for hanging out with me in the cafe. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you shared with me and the audience. And I look forward to you returning here in the cafe. So thank you, Chica.
All right. Thank you, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Thanks.
All right, babe. You too. All right, y'all. Don't forget to visit the website, coffeetalkwithsoy.com, where we are looking for you to post your comments, how you enjoyed the show. If you have content or and something you want to share and be a guest on the show, that's a perfect place for you to drop that information there. So visit the website, coffeetalkwithsoy.com. Put your information in the contact form, and someone will reach out to you. Also, entrepreneurs, don't forget, visit the business directory. Post your information there. People are shopping now and looking for things to purchase, as we're being told to remain safe and to social distance ourselves. So you can do that by shopping online. So businesses have posted their business card on the website, what it is they offer, as well as their web address. Visit them there and let me know what those shopping experiences are like. It's always a pleasure, and I appreciate the opportunity to have this platform and bring you information that can improve your life. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Share, share, share. Sharing is caring, y'all. So do share this feed with others so they too can be empowered and informed. All right. All right, y'all, that's my time. So I'm out of here. I've enjoyed you as always. And don't forget, look for me next week. Coffee Talk with Soy, your new morning show. Hey, we out. Ha ha.
I just love this show, Coffee Talk with Soy. That is your new morning show where real talk happens every Saturday at 10 a.m. I'd like to thank the listeners and the guests for joining the cafe today. What a wonderful time we had. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Don't forget to download the app Coffee Talk with Soy from your app store. It's available on iTunes and Google Play. Stay connected, folks, by visiting the website coffeetalkwithsoy.com, as well as looking for us under your social media sites. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Coffee Talk with Soy. Remember, the size of the problem is never the issue. Remember, it's the size of you. Be great because you are awesome. Tell them Soy said so. Thanks for listening. Have a great week. Bye-bye.